Hey guys, we here with another video, like I already put the link. And y'all wonder why I saw watching more in a time message. And we right in the seventh plague. We in the seventh plague. Look, just to prove that we have seven plague, my dog just died. My brother got some issues. Like my brother is sick. He got some issues. Like it's hard for him to walk while itching himself. And yeah, we dealing with a lot of bad things. We got a rat outside. Yeah, a mosquito virus going on where we at. Yeah, we in the end time, buddy. We no longer, just a little bad, but oh. Anyway, play the video. Oh, sorry, guys.
Series dealing with prophecies of the end time. If you'd like to watch it from the beginning, just click on the link to part 1 in the upper left-hand corner of the screen or in the description box. In this video, I'm going to be dealing with world calamities, as is mentioned in Matthew chapter 24, verses 7 through 8, which states, "For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows." There have always been wars, famines, pestilences, and earthquakes, but statistics show that these catastrophes are on the rise. In terms of wars, between 1870 to 2001, the frequency of wars increased steadily by 2% a year on average. Between 1870 and 1913, the frequency of pairwise conflicts, that is, the number of pairs of countries involved in conflicts, increased on average by 6% per year. The frequency of wars increased by 17% per year in the period of the First and Second World Wars, and by 31% per year during the Cold War. In the 1990s, the frequency of wars between states rose by 36% per year. Professor Mark Harrison from the University of Warwick stated, "The number of conflicts has been rising on a stable trend. Because of 2 world wars, the pattern is obviously disturbed between 1914 and 1945. But remarkably, after 1945, the frequency of wars resumed its upward course on pretty much the same path as before 1913. Not to mention, rumors of wars are rampant in our day and age, especially with rumors of the United States possibly going to war with various countries like Russia, North Korea, and Iran, to name a few." About famines, the word famine means extreme scarcity of food and or hunger and starvation. Do we have food shortages and starvation in the world today? You better believe it. According to World Hunger Facts statistics, this year it is estimated that over 4 million children under the age of 5 years old will die from hunger-related causes. And chronic hunger affects more than 925 million people in the world. However, the paradox of this is that global supplies of food far outstrips demand. In other words, there is more than enough food in the world to feed everyone. However, certain contributing factors plunge many into famine and chronic hunger, including armed conflicts, and
I knew we got enough food to feed people.
And the top 5 countries which experience the most hunger include India, China,
but they
Pakistan,
just keep
Ethiopia, and Bangladesh. Now I'll talk about pestilence. Pestilence is a fatal epidemic disease. The bubonic plague is a good example, which has killed over 2 million people in the first 14th to 17th and 19th centuries. Between the 14th and 17th centuries, it actually wiped out over 30% of Europe's population. However, we haven't seen an outbreak of bubonic plague in a while, so I'm not going to include that in my list of epidemics in recent history. Nonetheless, we do have a deadly worldwide epidemic today. That epidemic is AIDS. An estimated 1.5 million people died from AIDS-related illnesses in 2013, and an estimated 39 million people with AIDS have died worldwide since the epidemic began. Sub-Saharan Africa bears the biggest burden of HIV and AIDS, with almost 70% of the global total.
You know what?
of
Right
HIV
after the video, I
infections
was just
for
talking to my
2013.
brother
the
and
number of
sister
people
about this
infected with
video.
AIDS has risen
Shared it with
dramatically
my
since
family.
1990.
Cause this
The
some
number of
real
people
stuff,
living
bro.
with HIV
Y'all
rose
what
from
I have,
8
man.
million in
You would see people
1990
dying on
to
the street.
34 million by the end of 2011.
You would
Aside
see
from
fleas.
that,
You
West
would see
Africa has recently been
all
hit
the
with an
bats
epidemic
like
of
over here.
Ebola, which infected nearly 25,000 people and killed
It
nearly
just, it looks like it
10,500
wrapping
people
up.
between March
It wrapping up very
2014
fast,
and March
crazy.
2015.
I can't
There
even
was
get my
also a
hair
Spanish
done.
flu pandemic
Cause
in
over there where I
1918.
used to get
Waves
my hair
of
done,
mutating
yeah, a lot of
viruses
problems.
swept
Like
through the
they all
military lines
gonna
of the
do a
armies
lot of things.
fighting in World War I
So
to
y'all
the
wondering why
civilian
my hair look
population
like that?
across the globe.
Man,
An
no,
estimated
reaction.
675,000
That's what I'm
Americans
watching.
died in a matter of months, and 20 million people died across the globe before the pandemic subsided. Now we'll discuss earthquakes. We have seen some devastating earthquakes in recent
I heard about it,
especially
bruh.
the 2004
I see
Indian
that on
Ocean
the
earthquake,
news and all
which is the
that.
deadliest earthquake of the 21st
Some of my
century.
people,
The
my
quake
friends,
itself was an
they
estimated
talk about stuff like
9.1
that.
to 9.3 magnitude and resulted in a tsunami which had waves of nearly 100 feet high and killed over 230,000 people. Also in 2005, an earthquake in Kashmir, Pakistan killed an estimated 79,000 people. The quake measured a magnitude of 7.6. Another 106,000 people were injured by the quake, most of which were in Pakistan. Then there was the 2010 Haiti earthquake, which was a magnitude 7 and had more than 50 aftershocks.
Man.
Between 46,000 to 316,000 lives were lost,
What
along
they
with
do?
250,000
I
homes
like to
destroyed
say
and
Marvel.
30,000
They not
businesses.
there. No,
Moreover,
it's not that much free
1.8
in Marvel.
million people
They
were
pat
left
us
homeless
over.
after the disaster. Not to
That's
mention,
why I sent
the
it up
frequency
here.
of magnitude 7 earthquakes and above has skyrocketed since 1863. For
Sorry.
example, for the
What
38-year
the
period
story?
between 1863 to 1900, 12 magnitude 7 earthquakes were recorded.
Look at that.
Between
Look
1901
today,
to
bruh.
1938, that number rose to 53. Between
The number went
1939
up.
and 1976, that number
It went
rose again
up.
to 71. And between 1977 to 2014, there were
If that's not prophecy
164
for you,
recorded magnitude
then I don't
7
know what
and
is.
above earthquakes. It's interesting to note that when speaking about earthquakes and other calamities, the Bible says that these are the beginning of sorrows. The word sorrow can also be translated as birth pangs, like contractions that a pregnant woman has when she is getting ready to give birth. The closer she gets to delivering her child, the more frequent her contractions are. Comparing that to the second coming of Jesus, that means
He coming back soon, guys. Y'all might think I just saying it, but I mean
are
it.
signs that Jesus is coming soon.
Brother,
Are you ready? Have you given your life to Jesus? If not, now is as good a time as any. If you'd like to know more about Jesus and the Bible, I'll leave a link to some free online Bible study guides in the description box. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you're new. If you enjoyed this video, please like it and share it. That would help me out a lot. Check me out on some of my social networks as well, like Facebook, Twitter, and Tumblr. I'll leave a link to them in the description box. I share more Christian content there. And stay tuned because there's more to come.
Look at that! Shit. I'm watching that. You think that shit, bro? Cause how would that look him? No! He picking the don't look.
I'm gonna show you every single person on this page.
All right.
1,000 to 100.